Hi, my name's Andy Losik, and I teach elementary Infotech in Hamilton, Michigan. Now, it's been a great week, and one of the reasons it's been such a great week of teaching is because we discovered all that netTrekker can do for our kids. Now, Infotech is a combination of library, media, technology skills. So you can imagine how important it is for us to be able to locate efficiently good quality websites that our students can access information with. Now, we could Google them, and we could use Bing or Yahoo or a number of other sources. But when we go to netTrekker, it gives us what we need right away. We know the sites have already been handpicked. We know that they're reliable. And we know that we can give our kids tools so that they can meet our own needs. One of the things we really stress in Hamilton, even to our youngest students, is that they're ultimately responsible for their own learning. And if they're able, at 3rd, 4th, 5th, even below that, to be able to find and locate websites that are tailored to their learning styles and things that they'll be able to actually understand, then we know that we're building the essential foundation that's going to make them lifelong learners. And so far, netTrekker has been something that's been able to help us do that. And it all started with a problem. The week didn't start off so great. Let me show you.
Recently, when I had a problem, my 5th grade students are reading a story about the Revolutionary War, and one of their assignments is to compare a scene that they read about with another war scene. I asked Andy to help me figure out some sites that they could go to. I knew I could put it into Google, but that would produce way too many results, various reading level abilities, and I didn't know how reliable that would be.
So after I'd gotten Melinda's email about what she wanted to do with the revolution and some of the things that she was concerned about, I thought, you know what? I've had access to netTrekker for quite a while, and I've never really gotten in there and dug around. Let's see what this site can do for us. You know what? I was amazed. I went here, I typed in Revolutionary War. I hit search, and I had 140 resources right away that I knew would be pretty good for my kids to use. And I started looking around at all of the little aspects that we have here. The thing that jumps out at you, and it jumps out at kids, is the readability level over here. No matter how good a website is, information-wise, if it isn't something the kids can make sense of, it doesn't do us any good. Now as you scroll through, you see lots of different things. These have all been rated. This one has 5 checks, and it shows some accountability. It shows you who rated it. And then we have all these other icons over here. This one has audio, and it's got pictures, and it's got biographies, and charts and graphs. And so we know right away if that website's going to have the specific piece of information that we want. Now, all those tools would be really great. But look up here. But wait, there's more. We can take that readability score, and we can check off that we only want level 2 and level 3. And we can refine our search. And now, we've made it even easier for the kids to make sense. Now let's talk about the individual learners. We know everybody learns differently, and some kids really can make sense out of text, and some kids need a little prompting from video. We can go up and we can check some multimedia choices, like video. I'm going to hit Refine Search. Take a look at this. Now we're down to 2 websites, but they have video that will help the kids. So, after exploring netTrekker a little bit, I went back to Melinda and told her all about it, and thought this would be a great resource to start using with those 5th graders.
Andy showed me netTrekker, and I was blown away by all of the things it can do. The reading levels, the reliability, the user-friendliness. There were so many aspects of it that will help me in this assignment for my students.
Now, we're always trying to meet everybody's needs. And one of the great things that technology does is it lets you guys individualize your learning. It lets you find resources that are right in line with how you learn. After that, I showed them some of the major features to netTrekker, ones that would really help them efficiently find information for Mrs. Broncourt's assignment. They took the reins and they really ran with them. I was so impressed with not only the amount of information they were able to efficiently acquire, but with the ease that they went through netTrekker and the ease that they worked through the websites that it helped them find.
Like some people learn differently. Some people learn by reading, and some people learn by looking at pictures or watching videos.
It really helps because it also rates how hard it is to read, or so that you know which one will be easier to read and which one will be harder. It's good because they're hand-picked and we know that they're age appropriate and they won't have anything that isn't about the Revolutionary War.
You know, the netTrekker tool is just a real important component for what we're trying to do in meeting the needs of all students. Part of our one-page plan, which is our school improvement document, our guide to how we're going to do that, it just talks about the need to really customize to every student's learning needs. And when you look at netTrekker and the tools that it provides and the way that we can specify, it does that in just a superb manner. That is a great tool for teachers and for students.
So there you go, netTrekker. I'd say you made some pretty big fans in Hamilton, Michigan this week. There's so much more we could talk about, like the portfolio and the image search. All great tools, but we're going to put this week to bed and gear up for another one next week.